So, the piece we'll be practicing today is called Impulse, and this is for the violin 2 parts. So we're just going to go ahead and start off at concert tempo, which is 140. Generally, that should be how it sounds once you're comfortable with the piece and once you have practiced for a while. So now we're going to look at half of that tempo, which is 70. So before we move on to playing the music, we need to look at all the things around it that tell us how we're going to play. So starting off, we're going to be looking at the key signature, and you can see that it is an F sharp and a C sharp, which means that this is the key of D major. We're also going to be playing in 4/4, which means 4 beats per measure, and then quarter note gets the beat. And lastly, driving and spirited. Make sure to put emotion into this. Okay, first things first, as of this moment, go get your violin, go get your music, practice along. You don't really need to worry about a metronome at this part yet. After this video and after you have the notes down a little bit, definitely use the metronome. Speed it up as you need, as you become more comfortable. And then I would definitely recommend going above concert tempo, just to become more comfortable. And so when it's slowed down, it's so much easier. So starting off at measure 1, you are going to start with 6 E's. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So to make this easier, I would definitely count it out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 1 E and a 2 E. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 1 E and a 2 E. Whichever one's easier. But definitely do that because for everybody it's just a lot easier. Make sure you're counting. And then there is a half rest. So you're going to want to hold that for 2 beats. So 1, 2. And then at measure 3, same thing, 6 notes, but instead of 6 E's, there's going to be 2 F's at the end. So I also would count through this whichever way you find comfortable. I like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 just because it's simple, easy. 1 E and a 2 E, super easy as well, but whichever. So you're going to play 4 E's, 2 F's, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and then F sharp, make sure F sharp, not F natural, this compared to this. So it's going to sound like measure 3 and 4 are going to sound like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then there's another half rest. So you're going to hold that for 2. So 1, 2. And then you're going to switch it up a little bit at measure 5 into 3 notes. So make sure you play it down bow. Make sure to go through the music and definitely highlight if that just makes it easier, or just keep a mental note of it. Definitely keep track of what way your bow is going. This is very important. So for measure 5, it's E, E, F, sharp, F sharp. Do not forget it's F sharp. And then 1 rest, so 1 beat a rest, so 1, and then up bow, G, G, F sharp, and then another rest. So the first line should sound like 1, 2, rest, rest. Okay, moving on to measure 7. So start on a down bow for this. So you are going to have a little bit more rhythm here, a little bit more notes. So what makes this easy for me anyway is for measure 7 and 8, it's just E, E, D, D, E, E, D, D. The exact same. And once you get to measure 9, exactly like measure 1 and 2. Exactly. There's no difference. So that definitely helps out a lot. So when you start out, it's going to be E, E, D, D, E, E, D, D, and then here at measure 9, down bow, and then go to, it's exactly like measure 1 and 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then a half rest. So 1, 2, and then down bow, measure 11, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, exact same as measure 3 and 4. So measure 2 should sound like this. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, moving on to measure 13. Once again, down bow. Make sure, I'm going to say this so much, pay attention to your bowing because it affects the whole orchestra. Focus firstly on your notes, but definitely right away just make sure to notice it. It comes so much easier once you have it all down. Okay, so we are at measure 13, which is going to start on a down bow. And then this one is exactly like measure 5, if you remember. So it's E, E, F, rest. And then it's going to switch up a little bit right here, which not that bad. Once again, up bow, start on G, 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 A, instead of G, G, F, it's G, G, A, rest. And then it's going to go G, G, F sharp, E, E, D, D, E, E, E. And then rest, and then a half note, so that'll be 3 beats total. And so this is what it should sound like. Rest, 1, 2. Okay, moving on to measure 19. Just 3 E notes, very simple. So 1, 2, 3, rest. And then we're gonna go back to exactly like measure 5 once again. E, E, F, only difference, started on an up bow. Okay, rest. And then this part, you are going to be playing, obviously 2 beats instead of 1 for the notes. So it's E, so make sure to count 1, 2, and then another E, 1, 2, another E, 1, 2, another E, 1, 2, and then 1, 1, rest. So, and then E, 1, 2, E, E. So all together that should sound like rest, rest, rest. Okay, moving on to measure 25. Once again, starting on a down bow. So you're going to start on E. So this part, definitely take it slow at first, and then you'll become faster the more you play it. But this part, I'd focus on a little bit just because it's a lot of movement. So starting out, it's E, D, E, F, G, A, G, A, and then the A, which is going to be 2 beats. So 1, 2, A, another 2 beat A, which is an up bow, by the way. And then G, F, G, 2 beats, 2 beats for F, and then E, D, E, D. So all together that should sound like. So if you really look at, especially measure 30, it's very repetitive. So E, D, E, D. Throughout the entire piece, there's going to be a lot of similarities. So just keep your eyes out for that. It'll make everything so much easier. So going on to 31. Okay, once again, starting on a 2 beat for E. So 1, 2, E, E, D, 2 beats, D, D, E, 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 E. 6 E's, exactly like measure 1. Once again, count that out. Definitely count that out. Another half rest, and then E, 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 E. So it's going to be exactly like measure 2, except instead of an F sharp, it's going to be a D. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. You can do either open or fourth, but open would probably be easier as of right now. Okay, so altogether, that should sound like. Not the A, ignore that, but yes, and then a half note. And then you are going to start on 37, which is, so there is going to be 8 E's. Make sure you count that out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then F sharp, G, G, F sharp, G, F sharp. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 E's. And then another rest. So altogether it should be. And then 1, 2 rest. Okay, moving on to 43. So exactly, once again, like 3 and 4, very easy, very simple. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 4 E's, 2 F sharp, and then 2 beats of rest. And then at 45, it is basically exactly like A. The only difference is it's just a regular 1 rest instead of a half rest. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rest, and then E, 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 3 E's, rest, F sharp, 1, 2, 3, 3 E's, rest. And that's the song. So looking through it, make sure definitely to pay attention. I know I've said this a million times, but pay attention to bowing. Don't worry about using your bow at first. Definitely, I would recommend at first pizzicato, you know, plucking. Makes everything easier. Take it slow once you're comfortable. Do all the metronome stuff. But yeah, that's how to play impulse.